Hello, Cancer, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Cross Watchers. This is Mystic Jen, and this is your reading for December 2020. This is a general read. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If this is not your story, make sure you check out your other signs as well. And I am doing a modified Celtic Cross. This is a new version that I just learned from Richard Knight, renowned psychic. And make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this version of the Celtic Cross, if it's helpful or not. It helps you understand your situation better. This version of the Celtic Cross is meant to empower you and kind of gives you some direction. Okay, it doesn't dive into the past situations very much at all. It's more concerned about the present and the future. Okay, if you are new to my channel, I welcome you aboard the Mystic Tribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. If you would like a personal read with me, all my information's in the description box below, my social media, and my website. Okay, we have here Angel of Strength. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, because that's the first thing I get when I see a lion. But I feel more as though that with the 5 and a 0 reduces to a 5. 5s are conflicts and struggles. They represent disruptions as well. And 5s bring about change. So I feel like there's change in the air for you that is going to require some strength, some willpower per se. Okay, let's see what the Romance Angels cards have for you. We have trust. Having the willpower and the trust in the changes that are occurring. I feel as though they're universal changes or changes that need to be made. That a change of direction because of some problems and struggles that you have had. And this is about trusting in the process, trusting in spirit and your angels as you go through these changes. Okay, we're going to dig into the Celtic Cross. And if need be, I'll draw other cards for clarification if needed. Okay. Okay, let's get going, Cancer. This is your current situation or representing your question. So whatever question, whatever you had on your mind that you were thinking about, that's what this is. This is your goal, your goals and aspirations. These are challenges and obstacles. This is your strengths. Ooh. And this is outside influences. This is what I call... This is typically a timing card, but it could also be actions that need to be taken or where you're headed. This is your next move or next step. This is your overall steps that are leading up to the potential outcome. Okay. So let's go and take the deep dive here. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Fours represent stability and structure. So this is about some sense of stability, the building blocks, and being balanced. Fours can also be about stagnation. Okay, so what I'm getting here is about trusting in the process, having that inner strength, because I feel like there is a change involving a foundation or some sort of stability. Okay, now with the deep dive here, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Death card. The Death card represents a transition, transitioning from one to the other. And the sevens are about gaining some experience from this, learning something from it, and being prepared. So I feel as though that you may have had a lot of things come at you that may have clouded your mind, and you had to learn from this experience. So I think that past experience is driving you to make changes. Okay. Your goal here is for peace and happiness and contentment. It is to, sometimes the sun is about bringing about enlightenment and clarity. And nurturing and healing. So I feel as though that you are this is about nurturing yourself, and going through some sort of healing process because of a past experience that changed quite drastically, quite suddenly, because we have the Tower card over here. Quite suddenly, this has changed. And that you are in some kind of transition period. It's like whatever you've turned this video on for, there is a transition period. And things are transforming around you. And you're trying to stay focused on healing yourself from a past situation. You're trying very hard. And the goal is about nurturing. I feel like nurturing yourself. We'll go over your strengths. Okay. You may ask, why would sudden destruction be a strength? I am going to tell you why. Because it involves having the strength to let false foundations crumble. Okay? It is coming to the realization that there is something not working in your life. And you have the strength. This is about having the strength and willpower to rebuild. Okay, we have the Four of Wands here. You know, this is the foundation. This could also be building a foundation. This is, you have the strength to rebuild something. Rebuild the stability. Bring back stability in your life. That is your strength. What is your weakness is we have the Empress. Again, we go back to nurturing. The Empress has similar energy about nurturing and growth. You know, it's like a feeling like that there is some kind of block, or you are having issues with nurturing yourself. There's some kind of blockage that is preventing you from, that had been preventing you from nurturing yourself. But it's like tearing down these blocks here in order to rebuild is your strength. I think you have the strength of overcoming this. This is somebody who does not feel very abundant, very lovable. And I think that is part of your weakness. Questioning if you are lovable, if you are worthy. But I feel like you have the strength to get through this. And there is definitely focusing on self and healing here. Some external influences that is affecting this is the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward. Excuse me. Moving forward and being focused on your long-term goals is what I'm being shown here. And there's like this driving force here that is causing some advancements. Now, with advancements does bring about change. And this advancement is a number 7. 7s are gaining experience. So there's like, I'm feeling like there's movement forward with this Chariot. It is about progression. And I feel like there might be somebody in your external who has been driving this situation, like almost like a control issue here. That may be why you are having trouble finding your value, finding your worth, and having problems with nurturing yourself. And the challenge here you may not feel like you've been nurtured, but there is along this is like multiple layers, multiple meanings here. That this is about you taking back control and you being the driving force of progressing forward. We have the Prince of Cups. This is taking action of the heart. And your next step is putting yourself on the right path. Knowing you're on the right path. Knowing your truth. I feel as though this is about being true to your heart here. And then we also have, overall, is the Princess of Swords. This is a new path, a new thought process. Okay, that's what that is. A new thought, a new idea, putting you on a new path. That is this trust also. And there is a lot of trust that is involved in guiding, having that guidance to move forward. I feel like there is definitely universal guidance here. But there's definitely a new train of thought here that is occurring. And it involves being true to your heart. Doing the right thing. And stop giving in to the forces that may be opposing you. That may have been bringing you down. It's time you have the strength to get through whatever disasters that are looming ahead, whatever is crumbling, whatever foundation is crumbling, you have the strength to get through that and let it crumble, let it go, and rebuild. And the potential outcome is we have the Three of Wands. And this feels like your plans coming in and taking shape. This is about the courage to move forward in a creative way. And I feel as though that this is going to lead to some self-discovery. There could be rewards coming in for your perseverance. I feel like that this is leading to some sort of discovery. Okay, let's dive a little bit deeper here. Okay. I want to know what this tower is, please. Why did the tower appear? Just as I said, somebody being in control. Okay, in your strengths. This is I think you're strong in your own way. You are strong about taking the lead in this, taking your own lead in a new direction. Okay, yes. You can find comfort and strength in the fact that you know how to take a leadership role and how to. This is about having that strength to take that risk. And in the weakness here with this Empress, why is there a lack of growth here? An inspiration. Queen of Wands. You know, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Wands is suggesting, okay, the queens are very passive. She has her ideas, she has her ambitions, but she's not taking action on them. And she's not taking action and allowing the wheel to turn. This is like evolving. It's something that's undeveloped. And she's holding back on moving forward because of her own self-doubt. That's what I get here. I want to know about this outcome with this Three of Wands. What is my Cancer going to be discovering? New love, new direction, new ideas of love. This is like a brand new beginning in love. So you are going to discover a new love here, Cancer. And you're going to reach some new milestones that, you know, you may not be quite there yet. You may not be fully ready for this. And look what's under the deck, the Four of Wands. It is going to lead to stability. But there's still, you know, the bandages on his head. There's still some healing that needs to take place. So you're not at the ultimate goal yet. However, you're going to notice that you're going to discover a new love, which is going to feel like an accomplishment to you. That is going to move you forward towards something more stable, something more structured. And when I see the Emperor, I think of structured also, and authority. It's like you're going to be more in control. And this discovery, you know, you're at a milestone. You're on the road to healing. And this is kind of confirming about being on the right path here and doing what's right for your own inner self, for your own heart, and not giving your emotions, your love in a direction that is not deserving of it. Okay, so these are the messages I have for you, Cancer. I hope you found this helpful and useful. Please do make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share my videos, and feel free to comment. Let me know what you think of this version of the Celtic Cross. Until next time, blessed be, namaste. Love you all.